everybody! So I have a kind of cool flip through for you today, a little bit different. So as some of you know, if you watch my channel a lot, I do Project Life. I do Project Life in 6x8 format. And I don't do process videos on my Project Life, nothing like that, but I thought I'd do a flip through and show you my albums for 2019. This is volume 1. I still have a couple weeks left to do in volume 2, but when that's finished, I'll pop in with another flip through for you. So this is 2019 volume 1. It goes from week 1 to week 22, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm just going to do a flip through. Maybe I'll talk about the products or some of the techniques I used for each of the spreads. So for the title page, I waited until this was the last page I did at the end of the year. I did it last night because I just wanted to make sure that I had the main things that went on in our year 2019. So in 2019, my grandfather passed away. We got our puppy. My oldest son graduated. And so those were like the big life-changing things that happened. So then we have week 1. These are all products from Echo Park. I don't buy specific products for my Project Life spreads, but I do utilize things like printables, things like the last little bits of kits. Great for Project Life. This one has some fun die cuts from Cut to You that I went ahead and used. I did a lot of stamping at the beginning of the year this year. I kind of fell off the wagon on the stamping as you go through, but then I kind of picked it up. So that's that. This is all products from Amy Tangerine, and this is the week that I went to Creativation with the girls from the Secret Not Secret Kid Club. There was a lunar eclipse. You'll see that there's journaling, a little bit more journaling even than I usually do with scrapbook pages. And so if you see me scrapbook things and I don't journal, mostly it's because a lot of times that journaling is in my Project Life spread. So this is a lot of blues. Sometimes I go each week with a theme, and then as I got into the groove, I started doing monthly themes, which was kind of cool. These are all Kelly Perky products. So here we have snowy weather, puppy dogs, little monkeys. See if I can get this to be like right where it needs to be so you can really see everything. Week 8, a lot of these products are from Studio 40. Hair Crack, because this was the first week I started using, I want to say it right, not hair products, and I'm totally addicted now. Puppies, International Polar, this is what, I do this too, so International Polar Bear Day, it happens. Books that I've read, movies I watch, those kinds of things, definitely go into my Project Life. This was the week we did our retreat in Ohio, Christina and I, and so a lot of this week was that. Morgan started his first job, books I've read. This is fun, so this type of configuration is not my favorite, but I ended up with lots and lots of these pockets, these configuration of pockets. And so what was cool was that I decided, you'll see as I go through my book, that I used sequins quite a bit and turned these into like shaker elements quite often. And then over here, I added just this fun little piece of trim to this week. These are printables from Webster's Pages. I had to think about it for a second. You can see lots of journaling. Couple areas in my album, I have these 6x8 like actual scrapbook pages. When I had a week that I didn't have a ton of photos or, you know, anything like that, that I wanted something different. This one is my son on a Monday, and you can see I have all of these Monday stickers. These are from these were from Anchored Stamps. Week 15, books I've read. We went to a maple festival which is about an hour and a half from our town, where we live. And we spent a whole day there, and I took just some of my favorite photos that I didn't think I'd really like scrapbook, and I made a little collage and then printed them. So my Project Life pictures, I print them all at home. I don't send them out to be printed. I just find it easier. I have a Canon Pixma printer, and as you can see, they just kind of work. Sometimes you'll find as you flip through that photos in my Project Life, I've done scrapbook pages. In fact, what's funny is I just did this picture as a whole scrapbook layout. So you'll find that, and I don't mind it. It doesn't bother me in the least. So current things I'm currently watching. This is a 4x6 scrapbook page. How cute, right? It's just a little insert because it's a little picture of our puppy, and he loves, loves, loves to ride in the car. We started getting Misfits boxes, which I adore. If you've never heard of them, they send you 40 pounds of fresh produce. You can get boxes different times. I do one every 2 weeks, and we get great, great, amazing produce. I love it. This other side is a photo of my house after my nephew's visit. Oh, okay. And then this is week 18, and I have lots of stories and journaling, and this is a flip up that I used. This is another one. You'll probably see this on a scrapbook layout soon. Books I've read, my kids being goofy and funny, home improvement, last day of my son's school. And then this ends with when my grandfather died. So this was the week before he died, and I just have a couple photos and nothing much. And then for the week that he died, so I am determined, I wanted to show you this because I wanted you to know that some weeks are bad, and here's a good way to kind of get through that. I just have the week 22. I just have this one photo with the day he was born and the day that he died, and I just left it. I left it simple, and I used 2 6x8 papers from One Canoe 2, and the back side of this is just the 6x8 paper. So that's a way to kind of really, really bad week. You get the idea of what went on that week, and we don't need to talk about it anymore. So that is volume 1 of my Project Life. Yeah, I'm super happy with this project. I've already bought albums to start 2020 with. I will be continuing on this with this method for Project Life during 2020. This is the first year I've ever done Project Life. And I knew going in that I wanted it to be a small, that I didn't want anything big because I scrapbook other things and I do traveler's notebooks, and I don't need, another 12x12 album in my collection. But this works perfectly because it's a lot of the cultural stuff, like the books we watch or the books we read, the movies we watch, the funny things our dog does, the funny things my kids do, stuff like that. Like, it's not anything super, that I need a huge 12x12 album. And so, yep, just life. So that's it. And I will be back. I have a couple of weeks left to do in volume 2 for Project Life, but I'll be back with a flip through of my volume 2 in a couple of weeks. So you can look forward to that. I hope you like this kind of different thing from me, this different kind of like flip through idea. And I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.